Okay, coming in soft at the top of a 12-bar blues in the key of A. That's what this lesson is about. This is called coming in soft because there's different ways that you could approach this. When you start a solo on a 12-bar blues, you need to kind of know where you're going with it. Otherwise, you're going to start off from the very beginning, you're going to sound lost. If you're playing with a band and jamming with people and someone gives you the nod to take a solo, you just play some random notes in the key of A, hoping it goes well. The idea is to kind of have some licks that you took from famous players or something that's in your bag of tricks to help you get started. I want to go over 3 phrases here that you can play over the 1. If it's quick change, it's the 1 to the 4, but should work very well. And this I call coming in soft because it's suitable for when you're playing with a band and what you got going on behind you is kind of like in the key of A. So for our purposes there, you might want to do something that's kind of a major key lick. I want to start, it's sort of a B.B. King type thing with a couple of pickup notes here, and it goes like this. That would be the opening statement, your opening lick. And it's important that you know right offhand that you're going to do this as you're going into it, because you want to be able to play the pickup lines right. If the timing's off, it's not going to sound good. So right at the top of the 1, at the top of the 12 bars, you want to play these pickup lines. At the very end of it, you can kind of pull off on that G note if you want to, but let's go over that lick real quick. Starting with the 7th fret, A string, your E, the F sharp on the D string, 4th fret, and the 7th fret on the D string. Those are your pickup notes, and it goes, and that's how you need to phrase it and how you want to play it. So once again, you got E, F sharp, A. Then you're going to go to the C on the G string and hammer on, and then go back home to your A. So put it all together, it's... And this lick also, I mean, that's a great way to open a slow blues, but also you could do that kind of an upbeat type shuffle thing. It's a great way to open up you could also use it that way, but that's kind of a whole other topic. So for the purpose of a slow blues in the key of A, and then a little pull off to the G there. And from there, that's your opening statement. From there, you could do something like the second phrase. Let's go up to the BB box, A pentatonic major, in around the 10th fret here. You got your A and the B string. So that's kind of, that roots us there. The second phrase would be something like, okay, short lick, but it sounds really sweet, and it's a great way to follow up the opener. So it's going to be the G string, the 11th fret, the A, the 10th fret on the B string, and the B on the 12th fret. So, and the last part of it is just the 11th fret again, and then back to the A. Now you can also slide into it. I like to slide into it, so go. The vibrato on the end, that's a personal taste thing. It could be a fast vibrato like B.B. King. You could do it slow, but that's the second part of the lick. Or rather the way that you would open the solo. So to recap what we got so far, you would do this. There's one more phrase that you could add that kind of sort of punctuates and sort of, caps off those two. And you're going to stay in the same area here with the A as your root. And you're going to play the C, start with the C on the 13th fret, and bend it up about half step. And I sometimes like to rake the strings a little bit going into it. You don't have to do that. If I want to rake the string going into this, I'll go. If I don't want to, I'll pick it from, I'll up pick it. But just for the sake of demonstrating, we'll rake it. So bend it up a half step, then go down to the 12th fret again to your B, and bend that. Then your A again. So once more. So that would be your third phrase. So if you string those all together, those three phrases, that's a really good way to take those licks and kind of come in on the top of a 12-bar blues in the key of A. And then, like I said, I call that coming in soft because it's major key. It works real well over some soft, 7th and 9th chords going in the background. When you transition to the 4, like it's going to sound really good when you're playing major over that 4, which is D, the D9. That's going to work really well. So coming in soft in a 12-bar blues, the key of A.